All right, today I'm going to show you real quick how to change an ignition coil. So this one's basically misfiring because this ignition coil on the left side here, I believe that's cylinder 2, it's misfiring, it's causing inconsistent spark. So all you basically need to do this is obviously a new ignition coil, a size 8 on this machine specifically, a size 10 for the fuel pump here, and then a business card to be able to measure your actual gappage on the new ignition coil. So to get started, real simple and easy. I'm gonna go ahead and take off your air cleaning cover. All right, once that is off, you have 3/8 that you need to remove. Once you remove those, move on to the 2 tins on the fuel pump. Alright, and then on this plastic cover specifically, you don't have to remove the bolts entirely. On some of these plastic covers, you do have to remove everything entirely. If it has the plastic shroud that wraps all the way on the bottom. These ones don't wrap all the way on the bottom, so you're able to just to loosen them, bring them about halfway out, all the way around. And if you're working on these machines, the left side, you can actually start and run for a little bit, warm them up, and that makes it a little bit more meaningful. And after that, we're going to wiggle this off. Alright, once it is off, go ahead and remove your kill switch for your spark. They're size 8s. Alright, here's the old one. Now the new one's a little bit different. On a lot of these ignition coils, they'll tell you this side up or this side facing cylinder, which if obviously up is this way, cylinder is facing down. On most of them, what you can do is just look for some writing and have the writing where you can read it, or on almost all of them, your actual coil your actual boot that runs to your spark plug needs to be on the side up. And this one unfortunately has the neutral on the bottom, which is going to be kind of a pain. We're going to have to probably... Well, nope, it should reach it. Alright, so next step is going to get our ground kill switch attached to it. You want to go ahead and get both of your bolts here started. If you don't want to cross thread that, it's part of the actual block itself, so you definitely want to get them started. Make sure they're good. Okay. After that, we're going to take our flywheel, we'll turn it over. We want to get our actual magnet touching our ignition coil. Oh, come on now. And it is magnetic, so if it gets too close, it will be hard to move. There we go. What I like to do is slide it almost all the way through where it's still touching on one side and it's touching on the other side. The next step, I would not recommend to use an impact, but I turn it on the lowest setting. So you want to push it all the way as close as you can flush. To the magnet on the flywheel. Then after that, and a lot of these are going to be like 76 inch-pounds or 9 foot-pounds, 7 foot-pounds, somewhere around there. I'm just going to get it nice and snug. That's a little trick I use also to make sure I'm not over tightening it. I'm not using the leverage. So the wrench, but now I'll do the leverage. Oh yeah, that's nice. Sounds good. After that, we'll turn our flywheel. pull our card out. Once we get the card out, we'll turn this all the way over, making sure nothing's touching. Perfect. All right, next step, let's grab our cover. Actually, let's go ahead and put this, connect the spark plug to it. And I think that makes it kind of weird. There we go. Make sure both of your spark plugs, both of your ignition coils, make sure that it's in the groove, so that way it's not running against metal. There's a little groove on all of them. All right, once it gets pinned down and everything looks good, you go ahead and start on tightening the 4 bolts or screws that go around it. Make sure that that plastic housing is seated properly down. Tighten it up. It's going to be super tight, it's going to be snug. All right, now we have our 3 screws. You gotta be easy on these. These are just screws that are being screwed into a plastic housing, and they can strip out easy. All right, last step. Here are 2 plastic screws that hold on to the fuel pump in place. Same thing, you can over tighten these, you can strip it out, so just be careful. They just need to be snug, not very tight. Alright. Air cover back on. Alright, after that we'll connect our spark plug, or our ignition coil to our spark plug, and let's go ahead and start it.